I says, then you have a responsibility to do that. God gave you a talent to run this business. If this business can make $500,000 a year and you can live on 85, then you can give away $400,000. The John Wesley method. John Wesley said, make all you can, save all you can, and give all you can. I don't think that there's any room in God's kingdom for underachievers. If God's given you a talent and God's given you something that you can do, you need to be the best you can possibly be. How you use that best and how you manage your income, that requires stewardship. I've got some friends that are multimillionaires, and they are making millions of dollars, and it's a challenge for them to give it away, and they give away millions. Do you know how much joy they get out of doing that? They are finding ways of giving. In fact, he went back and he went back to all of his tax returns from the time he first started working to find out if he had missed anything, and was going to start making it up. This guy not only tithes on his income, he tithes on the growth of the value of his business every year. God has just blessing the socks off of this guy. Is there a direct connection between his success? In his case, if God took it all away, he would still have the great character to probably rebuild all over again. Because he's just got this mindset that he just wants to give. So, whatever this goal is for you, the fact is, try not to be in the 5% number. try to come up with some ways that you can improve that. Number 2, at retirement, Social Security income is projected to be what % of average Americans' retirement income? B, 25%? B, anybody else? Where did you hear this before? Have you been in my seminar before?
No, but I think I've heard that statistic before.
Okay, now what is, if Social Security is going to be 25% of your average income, and that puts you, and let's suppose you're in the average, what does that mean?
75% pay cut.
How many of you tomorrow could live on 75% pay cut? That's what's going on here. So when I'm doing this seminar for 401k plans and retirement plans, these are one of the things that people start to look in the mirror and they say, wait a minute, that's probably me. And so the whole sum of the story is you better get working on that 401k plan, that 403b plan, that PERS plan, that 457 plan, whatever else that you can possibly do. First of all, you've got to figure out, do you want to take a kind of a pay cut? There's not very many people that I know of that can afford to take a 50% pay cut, let alone 75. And there's nobody else going to come along to help you when you get to that point. You've got to be able to close that gap. You've got to figure out what that number is. You know, ING on those commercials is right. Everybody's got a number. You need to know your number. We're going to talk about that a little bit. You need to know your number. And then you need to know if what you're currently doing can get you to that number. And if it can't, you've got to kind of work on that a little bit. This is probably at some point where I would make a point and say, when people start thinking about putting money into a 401k plan, I personally believe that if you're a young person and you're starting out, you better be putting away at least 10% of your gross income into some kind of a long-term retirement savings plan. Now, I can't tell, everybody's a little bit different, so I can't tell you that's going to be enough, but I can tell you